Hey guys, Sean C. Phillips here with Dweebo1234, Ethan Phillips, and we just got out of seeing Beautiful Creatures. Now, I really did actually, I like this. I mean,
yeah, as a whole, it was entertaining, and
I kind of like a lot of times these love story romantic movies.
Yeah,
I mean, I don't know. I always have. You Got Mail, all those kind of like.
Yeah.
They're kind of a little sappy and all, but I like that kind of. I don't know.
Yeah, I really like There Was Something About Mary you showed me for the first time a while ago, which is a good movie to watch on like Valentine's Day comedy. And another thing that was really funny about this was it's the first time I've seen a film really have someone named Ethan.
Oh, I know.
And they kept calling his name so many times and stuff because that's my name. And if you know any other films like with a lot of like people named Ethan, then like leave them in the comments. But like I know Ethan Hawke and like Ethan Phillips from Star Trek. Ethan Suplee, but there aren't that many characters named Ethan. Maybe in Lizzie McGuire there was one. Like there was that one dude they all liked. His name was Ethan. Yeah, it's a sort of a rare name. Like
this review's not all about Ethan.
Yeah. I just thought it was funny.
Yeah, I know. But the movie though is about this kid who lives in South Carolina. He was going to junior year, and he's kind of the odd man out in this town full of religious kind of like the whole town is all there's more churches than there's anything, and these people here are like the crazy, over the top extremist religious people that are like talking in tongues kind of ones.
It's pretty much
But he's kind of the guy that reads the books that the church bans. Likes the movies that are
sort
banned.
Sort of goes against the grain.
Yeah,
and
and he wants out. You know what I mean?
The black sheep of the town.
But a new girl moves in who's the niece of the kind of guy who lives in the mansion that everyone is kind of afraid of and thinks is a Satanist. And
they think of him, sort of compare him to like Boo Radley. And,
and he's played by Jeremy Irons, who's always good in everything. And it's basically these two meeting and starting to like each other, but the whole town is kind of looking at him like, why is he with her? And the whole town is giving them kind of crap and crap for being with her. And they're all the girls and stuff are giving her shit, saying she's a Satanist and a witch and all this stuff.
And the character's name Ethan. His friend is the kid from Project X, and
the one kid from Haunting in Connecticut. I believe in Haunting in Connecticut was in it for real quick.
That's funny.
But it was them together, and she has like when she turns 16, her powers are either going to go for because she has these powers, and they're either going to go for the dark or the light, and I think it was her cousin. Her powers went to the dark, and she's kind of been exiled from the family, but she's kind of traipsing around.
Yeah. I kept looking at that cool staircase in the guy's house.
No, the house was
looked
cool.
Like something from like Drop Dead Fred or something.
And I think they've used the house in a couple. I think the movie was from the New Orleans, so I feel like the house might have been used in Chainsaw or something
it
else,
like Baton Rouge or something. I don't know.
Yeah, I think that's where. But it was also it might have been filmed in this weird movie with this girl from the movie Kangaroo Jack. It kind of looked a little bit like that place. I feel like it was in some other movies, but I don't know. But it's sort of them and their relationship, and then her.
Yeah.
I don't know. That's basically what it is. It's just a kind of a relationship thing with them. But I liked it. I liked Jeremy Irons.
Yeah.
I liked the chemistry between the two of them.
No, it definitely was. I enjoyed it more than I did the. A Good Day to Die Hard.
I think the only problems with this was some of the pacing. And some things were kind of like talked about and not a whole lot was done with.
I think that all of the areas that were a little bit too long and stretched on could have been better if they had made it more just character development about these different characters and stuff like that. And it just seemed to fall short in like these areas that were really lengthy and just sort of sequences that could have been shortened or taken out entirely. It was just kind of... That was the only thing I really...
I think it could have been like 15 minutes shorter.
Yeah.
Just a little bit of stuff that just went on a little too much. And some of the scenes with the powers and stuff. Like
the one
scene with the table spinning around kind of got a little cheesy.
Yeah.
And it kind of took you out of the movie a little bit because it was like,
Yeah, it did.
Just a little bit of that stuff with the effects, like overuse of the effects, took you out of it. They didn't need it so much.
Yeah.
But, out of stars, what would you have said about this? Out of 5 stars?
Oh, I'd give it at least, I don't know, 3.5.
3.5. Yeah, at least 3.5.
At least something like that.
Maybe almost, 3.5.
Strong.
Maybe almost 4.
3.5.
I mean, because I really didn't dislike it. There was nothing about it that bothered me, except, like I said, a couple sequences went on a little too much. And they could have done a little more with, like, character development a little bit.
Yeah, there was good character development with like him in the beginning and stuff. And some people just sort of seemed like mysterious characters. You don't really know much about them, so you just sort of have to put it together on your own. And sometimes I like it to be more forward with that, but yeah.
But anyway, though, thanks a lot for watching. Don't forget to like the video, send it around on Facebook, and we'll see you guys later.
See ya.
Bye.